My name is Vincent Mendoza. I was born in Mission, Texas, 1948. I grew up in Southern California, and after high school, I decided to join the Marine Corps in 1967. During that time, the Vietnam War was getting a lot stronger, and a lot of men were getting sent over there. So I wanted to go. I didn't realize what I was getting myself into. But once I arrived there, I realized that the war was real, especially when the bullets were flying over my head in my first firefight. And the bombs are falling to my left and my right. And I remember that where I was sent to Con Thien, which is 3 miles from the DMZ, we were getting 500 and over more rounds. I mean, we're talking artillery rounds, where they would fall arm's length, and your body would just shake and tremor out of fear. I remember one day that this young man that was 17 years old, the bombs began to fall, and he fell and curled up like in a fetal position, terrified. I wanted to do the same thing, but I realized that I wanted to live, and I took off running and hid in a bunker. But the most important thing about that was the fact that every day you had to realize that you had to run and hide somewhere from those bombs that would fall. It was terrifying, and it did something to you mentally and physically, where you began to, almost like you were calling on God every day to ask where you could hide, especially when some of your best friends were killed from the bombings. I mean, it took a lot out of you. It made you realize how important life was and how desperate you wanted to live. And so the war was, like they always say, war is hell. Yes, it is. It was hell, because those are the memories that are left in you that you'll never forget. And so Vietnam was an experience for me. Being 18 years old, first time in my life I was gone away from home. So the experience was terrifying. I still have memories about that daily. When I think about music, especially the 60s music, it all comes back. I just wanted to let those know that when I gave my story, that I didn't want them to think that we had did this in vain. We did this during that period of time because we were patriotic. We wanted to go participate because as an American, we thought we were doing the right thing. But my experience there has left internal scars, I think. Not only the scars on the outside, but there's internal scars of best friends getting killed. The fact that you were struggling to stay alive. And I have so many stories to tell you there. Not only that you have to worry about bombs, that you had to worry about rats and the foxhole that you slept in, rats the size of puppies that would jump on you if you fell asleep. And this is one of the things that I do remember about that, is the fact that the struggles and the daily life experience that you had to go through.